Well, a very good evening to you. Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Just brushed off the ball there. Ibrahimovic. Perez. Saint Helens on a good run here at home, unbeaten in the last 5. Drilled in low. It is quite a run he's making here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Out of play for a goal kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Was a given, it always was.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Saint Helens take the early advantage. Taylor tries to get it forward quickly. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Goes for goal! Just off target.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Saint Helens making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
What a good start to the game. I think their play has been fast and inventive, and this is a fine example of early intent. They've begun as they mean to go on, and another goal is on the cards.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Out to the right. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, he's not going to get that. And here's Ashley Young. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
More than happy to take the muscular approach. Into the box. Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Ibrahimovic. Good challenge, stood up well against his man. Going for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Danger averted for now. Gets it back. Taylor. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill there. Drives it in. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Forward it goes. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Saint Helens have suffered lapses late in the first half recently. They're hoping things will be different now. Chance to break. Akpom gets it back. Perez. Ibrahimovic tries to get it forward quickly. He's there to receive it. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And the through ball is intercepted. He'll hit it! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Take by the keeper, he's read that well. Ball is over the line. Perez. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. To shoot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Brings it forward. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Hoists it forward. Ibrahimovic. Goes direct to the front line.
Saint Helens really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of...
And hits one! Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. St Helens glad to have a one-goal lead at this point. But you have to say things could have been very different. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Saint Helens deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
St Helens come in having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. The second half gets underway.
St Helens really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Taylor. And it's played forward. And that's been levered clear. Ipswich have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Listen, there's just no hiding place, and it was refreshing to hear him admit to getting it wrong. He miscalculated, human error, we move on.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's being played forward, and that has put paid to that. Ibrahimovic. Goes for goal! Has a hit! Ibrahimovic. That's been drilled forward. Tries to stroke it through. Looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. Time for a change in personnel. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Carlos Vinicius. Taylor. Battles to win it back. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Gets it upfield. Forward it goes. Perez tries to clear.
Ipswich showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It'll be a throw-in. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Tries to locate someone up front.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Defending of the desperate variety. Saint Helens making another change here. Tries to get it clear. Looks to bypass the midfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Decent looking ball. Carlos Vinicius. Oh, shooting chance! He can pounce on that. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. There's a long ball. And it's been taken straight back. Drives it towards the front. This could spell big chance! Goal! They are right back in business. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Ipswich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Gets good distance on it. Out for a throw. Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a good ball to find him.
Saint Helens showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Hoists it forward. Carlos Vinicius.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Tries to switch the play.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Taylor.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Two minutes to be added on. Decent progress down the left. Chance to shoot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. He's had a go! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
It's a simple game. The striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
Ipswich can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who is going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sap.
And the referee brings it to a close. Whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.